Most people think the reason she chose him over you is simple. They think he was taller, richer, more attractive, more confident. But the truth is much harder to accept, and that is exactly why most men never grow after this experience. They stay stuck, replaying the same memories in their heads, asking the same questions every night. Why him? Why not me? What did he have that I didn't? And the more they think about it, the more they destroy their own self-worth. I know this because I was there. I remember sitting alone, staring at my phone, reading old messages, trying to find the moment where everything went wrong. I thought if I could just understand it, maybe I could fix it. Maybe I could become better. But instead I became weaker, because I was asking the wrong question. The real question was never why she chose him. The real question was why she didn't feel she might lose you. You see, attraction is not logical. It is emotional. And emotions are driven by tension, uncertainty, and value. When she met you, you were available, predictable, safe. You showed her your interest too clearly. You made her feel comfortable too quickly. You removed all mystery. And without mystery, there is no emotional tension. Without tension, there is no excitement. And without excitement, attraction slowly dies. He didn't win because he was better. He won because he made her feel something you didn't. He made her question herself. He made her wonder. He made her feel that she had to earn his attention. And this is the truth most men hate to hear. She didn't choose him. She chose the emotions he created inside her. Think about it. When you were with her, you tried to make everything perfect. You tried to avoid conflict. You tried to be supportive, kind, and always there. You thought love was about giving, about proving your loyalty, about showing her that you would never hurt her. But what you didn't understand is that safety without tension feels boring. Predictability feels weak. When a woman feels she fully understands you, when she knows exactly what you will say, what you will do, and how much you care, her mind stops investing energy in you. And attention is the currency of attraction. The less she thinks about you, the less she feels. Meanwhile, the other man was different. Not necessarily better, just different. He had boundaries. He had his own life. He did not make her the center of his world. He challenged her. Sometimes he gave attention, sometimes he pulled away. He created emotional contrast. One moment she felt special, the next she felt uncertain. And that uncertainty forced her mind to focus on him, to analyze him, to try to understand him. And the more she tried to understand him, the more emotionally attached she became. This is the psychological trap. The human brain becomes addicted to what it cannot fully predict. It invests more energy in solving the puzzle. And over time, the puzzle becomes more valuable than certainty. That is why she stayed. Not because he was perfect, but because he was unpredictable. Now here's the hardest part to accept. She did not respect you the way she respected him. And respect has nothing to do with kindness or loyalty. Respect is built when someone feels they can lose you. When you tolerate everything, when you accept every behavior, when you show that you are afraid to walk away, you communicate weakness, not intentionally, but emotionally. And emotions are what drive attraction. She could feel that no matter what she did, you would stay. And the moment she felt that, the balance of power shifted. You were no longer a choice. You became an option she already owned. Meanwhile, with him, she felt risk. She felt that if she made the wrong move, she might lose him. And that fear activated her emotions. It made her invest more. It made her chase. Most men believe women want to be chased. But the truth is the opposite. Women want to chase. They want to feel that they are earning your attention. They want to feel that you are a prize, not a safety net. And when she saw that he was not afraid of losing her, while you were, the decision became easy. Not because she wanted to hurt you, but because her emotions pulled her in that direction. This is not about blame. This is about understanding. Because once you understand this, everything changes. You stop seeing rejection as proof that you are not enough. You start seeing it as feedback about your behavior, and behavior can be changed. But your value as a man is something deeper. And that is where your power begins. And here is where most men make their biggest mistake. After she chooses someone else, they try to become better in the wrong way. They start working harder to impress. They try to become more available, more supportive, more understanding. They think if they show her how much they care, she will come back. But this only confirms the reason she left. Because the problem was never that you cared too little. The problem was that you cared in a way that removed all tension. You gave without creating desire. You invested without making her invest back. An attraction cannot grow in one direction. It needs resistance. It needs space. It needs the possibility of loss. So instead of trying to win her back, you must first rebuild yourself in silence. You must become a man who is emotionally independent. A man whose happiness does not depend on one woman. A man who has a life so full that a relationship becomes a compliment, not a necessity. Because when you need someone, you automatically lower your value in your own eyes. And people feel that energy without you saying a word. They feel whether you are choosing them or needing them. And this changes everything. When you shift from needing to choosing, your presence becomes different. Your voice becomes calmer. Your body language becomes stronger. Your decisions become clearer. You stop tolerating behavior that disrespects you. You set boundaries naturally without anger or fear. And boundaries are one of the strongest signals of value. They show that you respect yourself more than you fear losing someone. And that creates attraction at a deep emotional level. But this transformation is not fast. It requires facing your own fears. The fear of being alone. The fear of rejection. The fear that maybe you are not enough. Most men avoid these fears. They distract themselves. They jump into another relationship. They chase validation. But the few who sit with this discomfort, who use it as fuel, become different. They become dangerous in a quiet way. They no longer try to prove their worth. They embody it. And when you reach this stage, something strange happens. Women start to notice you more. Not because your face changed. Not because your money suddenly increased. But because your energy changed. You no longer look like a man searching for approval. You look like a man who is evaluating. And that shift reverses the dynamic completely. Now you are not asking, do you like me? Instead, you are asking, do I like you? And this mindset removes pressure. It creates natural confidence. It creates mystery. And this is the same emotional state that made her choose him before. But now it is coming from you. And here is the final truth. She may or may not come back. And it will not matter. Because your goal is not to win her back. Your goal is to become the man who would never lose himself for anyone again. The man who understands that attraction is not about being perfect. It is about emotional strength. It is about unpredictability. It is about self-respect. It is about living a life that does not revolve around one person. When you reach that point, you stop asking why she chose him. Because you realize something powerful. The right woman will never need to be convinced to stay. And the moment you truly understand this, you become free. This is Velian Code, and I will see you in the next video.